everybody, welcome back. It is Dahlia. We are on day 4 of recording, but starting day 10 for our supermarket. And you guys get to help us name the supermarket as well. I'm going to show you guys a little bit. If you guys haven't seen any of them, this is your very own supermarket, which means you set the prices. It means that you get to pick what kind of licenses you want, of what kind of products you want to sell. You will also get bills, obviously, for rent, other bills. These are more for like utilities. You get to expand as well. You eventually get to hire people, and it goes all the way through. There's like six people, six registers, 6 restockers. So if you have more than 6 cash registers, then you definitely have to do it on your own or work on a skeleton crew, as they say. There's also the 6 customer helpers, because you can have what they're called, self-checkout lanes. And you in my personal one, we've also opened up for the fruit and veggies and all that kind of stuff. You have to have a scale. So those customer helpers help with the scale, and it also helps with the self-checkout lanes. You can get security guards. Oh, and then you can also get a janitor. The janitor will eventually become very helpful because you do deliveries. And when you do deliveries, you can't exactly clean up the floor, clean the windows, and pick up all the garbage and do the deliveries at the same time. So that's going to come in really in handy later on. This would be your switch. As you can tell, the lights can turn on and off, and you can move them, voila, however you see fit. As you saw as well, and I'm taking some time just to explain this a little bit for anybody who hasn't been in here. Management. The storage is locked because you can unlock it once you get $800. When you get $800, it opens it up. Customization, you can change the store name for the $250. You change the entrance and the position of it, each its own little thing. Your storage is exactly where it says. This will be your storage room. This is how you start it out. And then yeah, you can just go from there. Everything is priced out on here as well. So when you go to do the storage, you just go to the market, you go to furnitures, because that's what's going to give you everything. Now, before, I know I showed you guys this, and then within the first couple of videos, but you could change the color. Now, you still can, but right now it is not working. It is a bug. They are trying to fix it, but as of right now, we don't get to do that. But still, let me know what colors you would like to make all of these when it gets the chance. Excuse me. The small rack and the tall rack are the ones that we use for the storage room, because that's where we're going to put our extras. We don't have to worry about lights. Obviously, we'll need to buy as we get bigger and we open up more areas. We will need to we're going to have light so our customers can see. As you can see, this is what I have right now. And as you can see in my market, this top right corner, I already have 13 things listed so that I can get them. And we need $286.39 in order to do it. And I'll show you this a little bit later, but shipping is an extra $8. So really this is like the $278, what does that say, 39 that it would be. So we're gonna go ahead and open our day by clicking that little close sign, hit open. As of right now, on the top left corner, we have an objective. Those are kind of just going to be there for a little bit until you can actually until you actually get to a point where you understand everything. M opens up your map. You have the park, you have a deli and grocery store, you have a liquor store, you have a garden. I don't know why the park and the garden are really important right now, so we'll see. You have the green market. That's where going to be most of your fruits and veggies are going to be at. And then your janitorial supplies, very self-explanatory. Gas station, and then meat and dairy. Not all meat and dairy are here. Some of it is actually in deli and grocery. So it kind of just depends. on that, you can go to those places to buy your groceries. Because if you guys haven't been in any of these previous episodes, you can see that at 9 o'clock in the evening, because you start at 8, at 9 o'clock at night, it no longer is available for you to buy your ingredients, to buy your items. So, but those things are always open. And when I say always open, I mean they're always open. Sorry, I miscounted for a minute there. They're always open, so you can get them way past 9 o'clock. Probably wouldn't be 10 or 11 if the time kept going, but the time actually stops at 9 o'clock. So even if it was 11 o'clock at night, you wouldn't even know it yet, which isn't a bad thing. But they all stay open, so you're able to do all those kind of things. Once I get to a spot where I can do that, probably later on tonight, when we get down to tonight, I will show you exactly what I mean with the shops, if they're open now. I don't know if they're open now or if they only open at a certain store level. We were able, I believe, I started typing it and that's not how that works. I believe we went up 2.5 store levels within like 3 days, I believe. I think we went from 6 to 9. I think we went up like 2.5-ish. Ooh, we might be able to get it by the time we hit 5 o'clock. We might be able to get all of the things that we need. Do we have any more of those? I do not. Ooh. All right. Kind of a downer. I have no more pastas. I'm gonna make sure I have to get those. In my market, those are things I put on for the last time we played. The last time that we played, eventually I'll pay the 280. That would be fantastic for a customer. Pretty much what I spend now for a 2.5 week span. It'll last me for about 280, and that's not really including snacks or some baking or anything else like that. That's pretty much standard what I have to spend for me and my familia. 74. Gotcha. Ooh, I think it's 258. 286. 286 is the, and we gotta click that. We're gonna throw this away because we're gonna keep it nice and clean. You can see our window's starting to get a little dirty, so we're gonna clean that up real quick. Some of you might notice that when I did that, there's a bat. At some point, I don't remember when it actually starts. But you're gonna get some shoplifters. Thankfully, it's none of these people who are currently paying for the items, but you're gonna be able to tell because one, if they're standing at a shelf like this guy, he's not gonna have a shopping bag, and they actually look very shady. Oh, it's before 5 o'clock. That's nice. How nice. Okay, so we're gonna put that down for a second. Yeah, I'm over. Oh, hello. There's a dirty. I'm gonna put these down for a minute. Kind of skadoosh and skadoosh. All right, now we're gonna help you. So yeah, they're gonna look a little shady. They're gonna be kind of looking around. It's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna take this and this. And you're like, no, thank you. But I don't have a choice. Oh, I don't want to put it down yet. I want to put them up here. I'm gonna turn our handy dandy light on, just because we really don't need it right now. But it is still kind of helpful, so why not? Are you guys twins? Never had twins come in here before. Although I probably have, but one right off the other. Whoa. Definitely gonna need another one of these. I want to put that in here shortly because I really don't want to. Let me see, where's my oil at? One oil. So yeah, let's do the pasta and the oil real quick. Products, pasta, oil. Or why not? You know what? I don't need another bread though, actually. We don't need the bread. Enough flour, sugar. Just add one more of everything. 269. Let's see if we can get it. If not, we'll just take out some of the stuff. Take one. We're getting really close. Yay! Okay, we're probably not gonna get that. So, take out that. Okay. So now we know we need to at least get milk and the black tea, because that was the last ones that we couldn't have on there. Possibly. Whee! Voila! Oh, look, there's still more people. See how we kind of expanded. So over by the fridge is a little bit dark. To be honest with you, I don't know if they've actually ever complained about it. I don't know if they actually complain at being dark, but if they do, they do. Because I'm not a miracle worker. 75, 80, excuse me, 90, thank you. Beautiful. Got the card. Yeah. Okay, and there's still someone else shopping. So we're gonna go ahead and put some of the stuff out and away. And now they're ready. So even though it is 9 o'clock and they came in after the fact, that is totally up to you. You can stop right on the money, or you can just keep it going until just the last person is out and no one comes in for like a good minute. Either way, it's fine. It's not like you have to do it. You don't have to close it right at 9. Dun 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 dun. Like, I'm not gonna close it right at 9. I'm kind of gonna move these lights a little bit though. That way. Move this one a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more spacious. Milk, you gotta put more out of that, dude. Oil. Beautiful. I'm definitely gonna get another fridge first because I want to start separating it into cheeses, drinks, and obviously I'll probably keep the eggs with the cheese for now, but I might want to do something separate. I don't know how many types of egg there are in this game, but if I could just like have its own taste all together. Like if there's, I know in the one I'm currently playing, I'm a lot higher in this one. I'm also trying not to figure out too much so I can leave a lot of it to a surprise in here for you guys. So that we're all kind of like on the same page, kind of feel. Oh, right. You're probably wondering like, why did she just do that? That's because sometimes I'll put the ones that are already open and being used on top. That way I don't have like multiple boxes here and them all the exact same thing. That wouldn't exactly make sense for me to do. And if you guys haven't noticed already, see, this one's open and that one is currently being used. So I'm gonna switcheroonie. If you guys haven't noticed already with all my previous videos, even my Minecraft videos, I don't do a lot of edits. Not that I haven't really known how, but I just prefer not to right now. I'd rather you guys have an understanding with the first few videos that I do. Minecraft is a little bit different. Minecraft, there's a lot that can happen. This is pretty straightforward. So if you miss something, that's because I did something, not because something randomly popped out and tried to attack me. So things like with Minecraft, I don't like to edit because I don't want you guys to miss something. Same thing for this. I'm probably gonna, the first few, I'm probably just gonna leave it as is. And from there, I might go ahead and, trim in between, stuff like this. You don't have to watch me restock. I can just restock. And then right before I start the new day, I can just turn it back on, or I can just pause it, because I can pause it on this this type of what is this thing called? This type of recorder. With this type of recording, I am able to pause it and then do it again. So I might do that throughout this because there's not much to do, especially when it comes to restocking. But since this is day one, I showed you guys the restock. I showed you guys this beautiful masterpiece here. And now I'm also going, and the floors. You guys can choose the floors. They're all numbered. So you guys can choose whatever kind of flooring that you want me to try on. I like to do this wheel. I'm trying to do it for my Minecraft videos as well. I'm going to do it for the name of the supermarket. You can have as many entries as you want. You can give 10 different names for the store, 10 different choices for the floor, the walls, as a whole bunch of different colors. So as long as you use the number that says paint 26, since they all have paint and then a number, you can just say wall number 5, floor number 9, whatever you want to do, that's fine. And I'm going to put it onto a wheel, and I'm going to have you guys actually see which one it chooses. So I really want you guys to be a part of that. So this breaks everything down. How many customers you had, how many items weren't found, if they were found too expensive, if and the customers got hurt, anything like that. Everything is broken down. Eventually, you're going to get a lot more of these, from loan payments, loan income, when you end up getting staff, what the rent is, what the bills are, all those kind of fun things. And as you see in the top right here, you see what gets paid automatically, the bills and rent. You can do that beforehand, before your day ends. And then it also shows you the price, which is where you go here, and you get to, you can scroll, and you're going to see arrows. If they're red arrows, that means they're going down, which means the price went down on it. Very self-explanatory. Green means that it went up, which means it is now $4.78 for me to get the eggs, these 8-pack eggs, which means I want to change my price. And it's $4.78, so I'm going to put it as $4.55. I'm going to get rid of my discount here. I'm just going to put it to the $3.75. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and hit begin. My market, we need $71, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. I'm also going to go ahead and get the fridge. I know I can't actually get the fridge yet because it costs quite a bit, and I don't like doing the single. I'm going to get the double because I know there's more items I'm going to need. So I'm just going to do the double. I probably will very rarely do single. Depending on what kind of eggs I get, or how many they have as an option, maybe I'll do a single and put all the eggs in there. Let's see, a single would mean it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. And I know for a fact, as of right now, in my personal one, there's 3 kinds of eggs. I really like having 2 of each. So even then, I still wouldn't really be able to do that. Let's go to licenses. Management, licenses. The only thing I'll say is that it doesn't tell you what needs a fridge and what needs a not a shelf, or freezer, because like the sodas, when you go to an actual store, it's on a shelf, but in here it has to go in the fridge. There's no clear direction of where it goes unless you were to actually like look it up or something like that. Those are all cleaning. Cheese, obviously. Even the tuna, the shark tuna here, I have that one. And that one is also in the fridge. Even though the cans of tuna, at least at my store, are on a shelf. They're on a shelf. So I'm not quite sure of how they base this also off of. Looking snazzy, sir. Looking a little James Bond over here. 3 things of cereal? Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I'm a home of 4. So, with it being a home of 4, I get at least 2 kinds. I don't always get only 3 of one kind, 2 of one kind in my case. I mean, unless you're gonna have like a bunch of kids over and they only like one kind, you're trying to be like the fun aunt or uncle. That's understandable. Oh, look what they got me. So yeah, so that's the only thing that I have to say. This one. So these ones have all the fruits and veggies and stuff like that. That's gonna need a scale. So when I go to do that, I will most likely get the stuff for it first. So I'm gonna get the scale and I'm gonna get the bin for it. And then I will buy that license so I can make sure that I have everything for it. Which to me just makes a little bit more sense. Let's see. Some of these, oh my gosh. 34,600 for that license? Is that the liquor license? Looking like you're going to a baseball game. Business interview? Got let go from the last job? Yeah. Yep. Now let's see. This is $34,600. Cake? Chocolate bars. Are these like premium kind? Because bucks? You can sell bucks in here? I mean, I guess with it being a supermarket, I mean, look at Walmart and Sam's and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess so. Fabric softener, toothpaste. Oh, so here's 65,000 for the whiskey, for the alcohol one. That makes sense though. That makes a little bit more sense though. 377 is what we need. I really want to change the colors because then I can change them into like actual things of, oh, all the drinks are this color, or all of, nope, yep. I'm gonna go for the 25. I went for the quarters and then I just didn't hit the quarters. I hit the dimes instead. 15. Yay! Now we can get it. Beautiful. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like color coding. I don't mind that at all. Sometimes I actually prefer. Hey, who knocked over my coffee? Tea, this is my tea. Who knocked over my tea? That was very rude. Just the water? You that thirsty? I mean, at least you had exact change. That's nice. So like this. So we have, I don't have any more cheese. I need cheese. What? So let's do 3 cheeses. Yeah, because this next one's definitely gonna let me get all of the cheese that I need. Let's go ahead and buy it before It's 9 o'clock because we already know that we're not going to be able to do all that. See, now you guys are knocking over my oil. How rude. Shame of yourselves. I'll go into your house and knock over your things. At least I hope I don't. I don't think I've actually been to any of y'all's houses. You'd be afraid to now. You leave my place looking like this. Wow. Thank you so much for your business. $46. M6. Oh, I don't need 25. I need 72. Ooh, we're gonna do some baking. I also like how it actually pops up here, and it's not only, it tells you like teas. There were 2 of them in the oil. I like that it does that, so you can actually see it bring up. Oh, look at you. Baking, kind of a bit of restock. Makes sense. But yeah, I think it makes a little bit more sense for it to do it that way instead of just, oh, well, see, you're gonna just knock it over again. Instead of it, you know, just, and whatever. Ooh, gonna do some major baking. Are you gonna bake or is... No, it was 18, was it not? What do you mean? Is that because the prices? 60, 75, yeah. Oh no, the bottle of water. And that's the other thing. Sometimes I just get all hung up on people at the checkout that I forget that my shelves need restocked. But I couldn't own an actual place. I'm telling you. Okay. So we'll just put, I mean, I guess I can just put it right there. We're not really using that bottom one. Hold the phone. Why are you down there? You don't need to be down there. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of restock and see what I need. And I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, so we went ahead and made everything that we need. Now, I have 309 and I can do 297. However, the amount I need for everything else, which I'm going to put in now, would have exceeded it and I couldn't have gotten it. So I needed 1 more sugar, but I couldn't get that because it's 14 and I only got 12 left. The other thing I need was 3 cereal and I need 3 dark roast. So yeah, that alone, because of how much the cereal and the dark roast are, would have brought it way over. Now, prices have gone up and down, so we need to change it. Oh yeah, that went way up. So that's $8.27. So we'll just do like $8.10. If you guys have a suggestion on how much something should be, let me know. It's okay. I think 6. I think it'll be really fun to incorporate your guys' ideas in this. Wow, dark roast went way down. So more than welcome. Now, obviously, I can give it a try, and then if it doesn't seem to be working, I can always change it, or you know, vice versa, whatever the case may be. Ooh, so now our objective is to name the store. However, I can't name the store without some names. So that objective, it's gonna be there for quite some time until I can get names out there. Which, again, any name is okay. Any name will be fine as long as it's an appropriate name for a store. I'll be more than happy to put it in my wheel of suggestions. And then we can just go from there. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I really want you guys to be a part of it as well. Since this is definitely a game about choices, It is a game about what to do next. A butterfly effect game. If I don't order this, I'm going to run out. If I run out, then I can't make money on this. But, I mean, yeah, because it's not that extreme to where it'll change the timeline. It's not that kind of a butterfly effect game. But a butterfly effect nonetheless. And I think those can be quite fun. So let me know. We will go ahead and do another day and see where that gets us for our time that we have. I'm going to put all these away, and then I will see you when the day starts. All right, so here we go. Obviously, the ones I wasn't able to get are currently in my shopping list so that we can get them. So we need another $346, which doesn't seem that hard to be able to get right now. Full store quarter, 26, 15, 19. Interesting. Okay, definitely need to get some first. Ready already? All right. Beautiful. You do that. I'm actually gonna run. Let's wait for a minute. I'm gonna see if I can actually get into. Well, hopefully I can actually see it. Man, oh, not open yet. So this is the janitorial stuff. I think once I have stuff there, I can actually go in it. So that means I believe I can get into the deli and grocery, which is the one right across the way over there. I'm gonna try and get there. Well, thank you so much for your business. $68. Okay, you're gonna be there for a second. I'm gonna run over here for just a minute. Is it open? My bad. I'm very tone deaf. Yes, it is open. So see, just like that. It shows you, and it shows you right here. I can get it $9 when I order it, but it's only $4 here. That means I can get one of these, and I bring it back. Now, I believe either the car and the truck, or just the truck, the one that we just saw when I was looking at the tools, or the vehicle, sorry, that will actually be available for me to use for these. So I've heard. I haven't tested it yet. I've just been running back and forth myself. But in the one that I am playing, I have a cashier. So I can do that. Which, of course, is my goal for this one. Only the oil? Did the wife forget something? Is that the last minute thing that she forgot like I do? There's always one thing that you forget. Because I definitely do that. And then since, you know, we already grabbed one, we can take one off. We could keep it on there still and just leave it as a, hey, let's go ahead and keep that on there since we're gonna need it anyways. But as of right now, we're not really at that point for good stock. I mean, as you can tell, my bread's kind of right up there. Yeah. Sometimes my mouse doesn't want to click when I want it to click. Hello, sir. Watson, is it? Is it Watson? Post is out. Might be able to get that at the deli. Deli and grocery. No, stop coming in. How about you guys just buy a little bit more stuff so I can kind of go check on... It's your twin! Your twin's here! I'm gonna go check on that real quick. So they have the dark roast there. I can just get that real fast. What's a card? I can just... Hello. I can just get that real quick, fill it in, and go from there. because I'm not quite there yet. It was 300 and something. Obviously, if they're filled in, I have it. If not, then I don't. There's the water, oil. Ah, dark roast. I'm pretty sure naming my store is the last objective we have to do. And I don't want to name it without having some suggestions, because then I have to pay, I think, $750 to change it. So if I can just name it whatever is done, and then maybe after a few episodes we can change the name, that'll be fine too. What I wanted to do, here we go. Almost there. Dark roast does seem to be go— oh, hello. You already bought 3 of them? No wonder we're going out of style. You're a coffeeaholic. This one likes to bake, which, don't get me wrong, excellent hobby. I love baking. I'll pick some of this dirt taste stuff up. You don't want to be in a dirty store. Oh no, oh no. My bad. Beautiful. I also realized really late in my personal game that I can go into those stores, because I also didn't run all the way to the deli one because I thought it was just going to be a waste of time, and every other store that I was going to, I didn't have products for. So they were always closed for me. So I'm like, well, what is the point of marking these places if I can't use them? Well, lo and behold, I could use them. I just was looking at the wrong stores, because I just didn't go to the right one. So yeah. So that was a lesson well served. And no one's stealing, are they? I don't know when that actually happens. Yeah. So that's been fun. Oh, I need 3. Thank you. No bottle of waters. I beg your pardon. Definitely have bottles of water. See, and this is what I mean. When I start running out really fast, at least in my other game, I know it's time to upgrade licenses, is because I am running out of their stuff, because I'm getting more customers. So my inventory can't stay as well as filled, because I just don't have the customer base anymore, because I don't have as much to keep it that way as you do if I were to buy. Oh, that's a lot of tea. Are you having a tea party? Can I come to the tea party? Honestly, I've never been to a tea party, so I don't even know if I like tea parties. Just saying. I don't even know. But I do know that I'm getting a little behind. Really don't want to get a stock boy now. They're there now. And I was probably late to when you wanted it. I apologize. Mr. Butler, sir. Alright, after this day, we started on 9. We're at a, for the store level, that top right corner. Store level. Wow, exact change. Ooh, sandwiches, are we? 3. Yay! 500. That's really good. For, let's see, we started on what? Day 10? We've done 2 days. 2 days? So yeah, I'd say 2 days. Look, we're already out of pasta. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to start keeping two. So what I normally like to do, until it gets to this point where I'm getting more customers and less amount of being able to store, I will start get a new license. But what I like to do is I like to keep a box for each shelf. So I should have two right off the bat, and then one as a spare to fill in as we go. I might have to just keep doing the two because look at that. That's already quite low. We just got stuff in that morning. Already. And this stuff ain't cheap. I mean, as y'all see, y'all are here with me paying for it. Watching me pay for it, at least. Ugh. Sad. But I'm telling you right now, I probably couldn't do my own grocery store. There's so much that goes into having a store. Like, my best bet is to do something smaller. I guess anything could be that big. Would you want it that big? That'd be my question. Well, I guess we are going to leave it here for the time being. Let me know what names you want this store to be. I will take anything and everything that is appropriate, however many entries that you want. That is solely up to you. Like I said, as long as it's an appropriate name, then you're all good to go in my eyes. You know, it can even be something funny. Whatever you guys want to do, let's give it a try. Why not, right? Ooh, look at that. So, I will see you guys in the next one, and I will start putting in for the next thing, because obviously we're going to need it. And the next license isn't even until way down there. Oh, I actually get one now. Peanut butter, flour, olive oil, spaghetti, rice, and salt. 2, 4, 6 things. Those I believe are all going to be on their shelf. So I'm going to need 2 more shelves just so I can keep it organized and put the pasta and sugar with, I guess keep it with the stuff, but maybe put the oil on its own thing. If you guys want, you can leave me some ideas as we continue, because it'll be about another week before the next one is up. So I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and I will see you little daffodils later.